channel and welcome back if you have watched my videos before. Today's video is going to be my skincare routine 2017. I have added in a few new products and switched up my routine a little bit this year, so I thought I'd film it to inform you guys about what I do and what is new in my routine. I'm also going to be showing you what products I use for my nighttime skincare routine. It's not much, but I find that it really makes a difference. Okay, so my skin is normal, but my nose does tend to get a little bit oily. For the most part of my skin, it's like normal. So yeah, if you want to see what I do in my skincare routine and what products I use, then just keep on watching. Okay, so first I want to just point out two things. I'm wearing my cat ears because they're just great for keeping hair out the face when doing makeup and skincare. Number two, if I look to that side a few times, it's just because I got my mirror there so I can see that I'm actually putting on my product properly. Okay, so the first thing that I do in my skincare routine is refresh my face, and I will use a spray for that. Now I have 3 sprays here. I switch which one I use depending on the day and how my skin is. So the first one that I have here is the Benefit Ultra Radiance Facial Rehydrating Mist. This one is really great for hydrating the skin, just adding that moisture back into the skin, so it's not like dry and it's refreshed. Next one is by Jewellery, and this is the Rosewater Balancing Mist, a refreshing mist to hydrate and soften. And I really like this one because it's just like rosewater is so good for your skin. This one here really hydrates the skin and softens like it says. And yeah, your skin just feels like so good after it. Like it feels refreshed, hydrated, and it just feels like nice and like soft, like you've just moisturized your skin. And then the last one here is by Napoleon Purtis, and this is the Autopilot Moisture Mist. So this here, it says it on the back here, for an added hydration boost, you spritz your skin with this before you apply like your moisturizer or night cream. So this one here is really good if you want more like hydration and it's like really hot. I'd recommend this one here. But if you want all those like added benefits and bonuses, I'd go with like either the Benefit or Jewellery one. So lately, because it has been summer here in Australia and it is quite hot, I've been loving using the Jewellery Rosewater Balancing Mist because it hydrates, it moisturizes the skin at the same time, and it's just really good. So I'm gonna give that a spray. This like goes everywhere, like it even goes on your top and everything. Okay, so I just went and sprayed it over there because it probably would have got on the camera and everywhere else, and that would have been pretty nasty. So I just spray that, let it soak in, and then just use my hands. Now with this, you can spray it onto your face or you can spray it onto your hands and apply it. So you got 2 options there. The next thing that I like to do is tone my face. So the toner that I like to use is by Nivea, and this is the Refreshing Toner. It's for normal and combination skin. It tones deeply and moisturizes for sensational fresh skin. So I really like to do this after I've sprayed and before any moisturizer and oils and things like that. I find that incorporating a toner into your routine is really good because it preps the skin for that moisturizer, you know, it tones it as it says in the product name, and it just refreshes the skin as well at the same time. And so you just apply it on a cotton pad. Oh my. It's not going everywhere, thank God. And then you just want to apply it in circular motions with the cotton pad to your skin. Okay, and so then once I've toned, I let that just kind of like sit on my face for a little bit until it's kind of like soaked in, and then I'll take my hands once again and just kind of like press it. Just so it's like thoroughly seeped into my skin. Okay, next is when I moisturize. The moisturizer that I have been using for so long now is the Simple Kind Skin Replenishing Moisturizer. Now this is the rich moisturizer. I was originally using like the non-rich one, but I started using the rich one last year. I don't really remember when last year, but I started using the rich one and I love it. It's so much more like replenishing and just like nourishing for the skin than the like normal one was, although the normal one is still really good. I have definitely fallen in love with the rich one now. So I just kind of shake it a bit so it gets to the top of the bottle here, and I just put like a little bit on my hands. like not a lot, just like about that much. And I get it on my fingers, mix it in my fingers, and then just apply it to my skin. I recently found that applying it with the fingers like this is so much better, and you don't have as much excess like left over. So the next thing that I do after moisturizer is apply an eye serum. This is the Sukin Antioxidant Eye Serum. This is probably one of the best like eye creams, eye serums that I've used. It's just like a really good pump bottle, so you don't get too much. And I find that it's really moisturizing under the eye, and it's a very gentle cream, or serum, sorry. So I just like to pump, like I do roughly 2 pumps on my ring finger. Now when applying anything under your eye and you're using your fingers for it, make sure you use the ring finger because it's the lightest finger and it applies the lightest amount of pressure, because under your eye is the lightest or like thinnest layer of skin. So I just blend it in my fingers. I hope this isn't short for you guys. So I blend it between my 2 fingers and I just apply it under my eyes. So I'm just going to look in the mirror here, but hopefully you guys can still see what I'm doing. And so I'm just doing a very light tapping motion. When blending in eye cream, I do a tapping motion, not a pulling sort of motion. And this will ensure that you're not stretching the skin, you're just bouncing the product onto your skin. That's like the same goes for when you're applying concealer under your eyes, or sorry, blending it out and using your beauty blender. Don't drag the product, just bounce it back and forth like this. That way you won't drag your makeup and the skin, and you'll just have a nice finish from bouncing it from side to side. And it helps if you like look up when you're applying product under the eye. Now once I've applied the eye serum, I will sometimes apply another eye cream. This is by Benefit. This is Puff Off. It's an instant eye gel to help smooth the look of puffies. This moisturizes the under eye area, but it also does smooth the look of puffy under eyes and also like any blue purple tones under your eyes. I don't use this all the time. I only use it if I haven't got much sleep and if I need it. After the eye creams, I'll apply an eye brightener. This is by Benefit. This is the Ula Lift, and I really like this one. It's really good for brightening under the eye area. It refreshes like the look of your eyes. It makes you look more awake, and it's just so good. So if I can open it, it's got a doe foot applicator, and I just like to put 3 dots under the eyes like a concealer, like so. And I just really like this to brighten the under eyes. And then I take my ring finger once again and just like tap that in. As you can see, it just makes your under eyes look so much more awake and bright and refreshed. After that, I like to go in with an oil. This is by MAC. This is from the Prep and Prime range, and this is one of their essential oils. This is grapefruit and chamomile. They have a few others in the range, and I'm so glad that I found their essential oils because it's just like one of the best things that I've ever put in my skincare routine. I find it just makes such a difference, and an oil is just that extra boost of hydration and moisture for your skin. Now with these oils, you can mix them in with your foundation or wear them alone, or just incorporate them in your skincare routine. If you incorporate them or like mix them with your foundation, basically it'll just give some added moisture into the foundation and make it a little lighter and more sort of it'll make it more lightweight. That's what I was looking for. It'll make it more lightweight and more refreshing on the skin. I haven't actually mixed it in with the foundation yet, but for now I've just been incorporating it in my skincare routine. And what I like to do is just kind of apply it in this area here where it gets dry, but then I will gently just spread out the excess on my face. But I like to focus it here. So it's like a little dropper. And sometimes I'll just like pop it on my nose. And I will put some here too, just like in those laugh lines. Because it sometimes does get dry there, and then your makeup sort of gathers in those areas, and also around the nose here. And then I will put like just sort of some excess on forehead and chin. Like I won't put too much on those other areas because I want to mainly focus it in the area where my skin is dry the most. And then I just let that oil soak into the skin and just sit. Once I like blended it in, I don't touch it anymore. I just let it do the rest of the work. So that is all that is in my skincare routine. I know it's quite a few products, but it's just what works best for me. I really like using them and I find that they just really benefit my skin. Now I'm going to be telling you what I do for my skincare routine at night. So at night time I will use a night cream. This is by Nivea. This is the Daily Essentials range, and this is the Regenerating Night Cream, Normal and Combination Skin. Now this is what it looks like. It's just like a white, it just looks like a normal moisturizer. Now I applied this night cream straight before bed. I put a nice like amount all over my face and I blend it in, and then just kind of let it sit on the skin and it'll do the rest itself. And it's a really good moisturizer, and I just love this night cream. I find that in the morning when I wake up, my skin just feels so soft, refreshed, and it just feels like so healthy and hydrated. And so I would definitely recommend using a night cream, especially if you've had heavy makeup in the day. It is so good to go to bed with a night cream because it'll just refresh your face and just hydrate it. I will sometimes also use an oil in the evening. This is by Sukin. This is the Restoring Argan Oil Plus, and once again it's like one of the little suction things, and yeah, this is suitable for all skin types, which is awesome. And yeah, so this just basically replenishes the skin. It fights the signs of aging, so it's good to start young. And it just revitalizes the skin. It, you know, fixes the complexion and all that good stuff. So yeah, I would definitely recommend incorporating oils into your skincare routine, but like I said, I don't use this all the time at night, just sometimes, especially if I've had like heavy full glam or if it's like really hot, or if I've had like a dry skin day, I will incorporate this. And for lip balms and stuff, I just thought I'd incorporate this in the skincare routine because it's on your face, so I feel like you can just incorporate it. Today I put on the Revlon Kiss Tropical Coconut Lip Balm with SPF 20. These are new. They have quite a few different scents in the range, but I got Tropical Coconut and I just got it on my lips. I find in the summer it's really important to use lip balm that has SPF in it because it's just that sort of extra care and that extra moisture. Yeah. That's what I was looking for. But yeah, I'm always switching up the lip balm that I use. But yeah, this is the one that I have today. And yeah, that is it for my skincare and nighttime skincare routine. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe if you would like to see more videos. All of the products that are mentioned and that I used will be in the description box below if you guys are interested in purchasing them. Also, I got my acrylics done, and if you're wondering what the nail polish is that was used, it's by the brand Orly and the shade is Country Club Khaki, and that'll be down below too. All my social media will be down below. If you have any video requests, please leave them in the comments below as well. And yeah, I hope you're having an amazing day or night wherever you are, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Mwah.